USEC Inc., still without a conditional commitment on a $2 billion loan guarantee, says major layoffs could be coming in November. And a Pike County man has been sentenced after pleading guilty to murder. You're watching Headlines.
When a person learns that they have cancer, it's overwhelming. Their life changes. I volunteer because of cancer in my own family. My brother had cancer, and I just want to give back what I saw done for members in my own family. SOMC Cancer Center has some advantages that I think you won't find other places. It's all here under one roof. The patients come in and out with smiles on their face. It's being done right here in our own little town of Portsmouth.
The SOMC Cancer Center. Very good things are happening here.
Plans are in the works to possibly demobilize the American Centrifuge Project, and 800 jobs could be affected if a conditional commitment on a $2 billion loan guarantee is not granted by the end of the month. USEC Inc. announced Friday that it has extended its standstill agreement with investment partners Toshiba and Babcock & Wilcox, but also warned that layoffs are likely to occur if the commitment is not issued soon. The company's board of directors has now voted to continue its investment in the ACP at a reduced spending rate and is directing its suppliers to suspend certain work and notifying workers of possible layoffs. Around 450 USEC American Centrifuge Project workers in Ohio, Tennessee, and Maryland will be receiving the notices, and a number of contracts with suppliers will also be immediately suspended. It could affect up to 800 direct jobs. Michael H. Schaffner Jr. will spend at least the next 15 years behind bars after pleading guilty to the murder of Mallory Pettit Friday in the Pike County Court of Common Pleas. Schaffner accepted a plea agreement that dismissed all but one murder charge on the 9-count indictment against him. Judge Randy Deering sentenced the 30-year-old to an indefinite term of 15 years to life in prison. He will become eligible to meet with the parole board about a possible release after serving the minimum 15 years of the sentence. Schaffner stabbed and killed the 25-year-old Pettit with a steak knife on July 12th near the intersection of State Route 32 and Shyville Road. Pike County prosecutor Rob Junk said the two had arranged a meeting for the purpose of conducting a drug transaction when the stabbing occurred.
He took the knife, stabbed her in the chest. The knife actually had come from a set that his girlfriend's mother had given his girlfriend. He had taken that steak knife with him there to the deal. For some reason, we feel he went there with the intent to do something to her. The thing is, he never had actually admitted what the.
Yeah, I'm glad that we were able to come to an agreement here today, and that we're not going to have to worry about him now for a long time. So.
Time now for another quick trip around Pike County, where we travel around in search of a few quick-hitting stories. And let's kick off today's trip near Piketon at the Pike County Career Technology Center, which will host the first ever Reagan Day dinner in Pike County, and the main speaker will be none other than Ohio Governor John Kasich. The dinner will take place on October 15th, and others expected to attend include Congresswoman Jean Schmidt and State Senator David Daniels. And to Buchanan Road we go now, where sheriff's deputies are still searching for a man who went missing Thursday afternoon. 47-year-old Leonard Sines Jr. is the missing person. If anyone sees or knows anything about Sines' whereabouts, they are urged to contact the Pike County Sheriff's Office immediately. And back to Piketon for our final stop today. Friday was the homecoming game night, and one of these young ladies you see here will wear the crown of homecoming queen. Be sure to pick up Sunday's edition to find out who. and this has been another quick trip around Pike County. In your Sunday sports section, we'll have the latest on the state-ranked and undefeated Waverly Lady Tigers volleyball team, as well as Piketon volleyball and their matchup with Huntington, plus prep football results. Taking a look now at your 5-day weather forecast for Pike County and the surrounding area. Saturday, it's going to be a chilly one, some showers early on and windy. Highs will only climb into the low 50s and lows in the 30s. Then Sunday, it will start to warm up a bit with sunshiny skies, and it will remain sunny and continue that warming trend all the way through your midweek. Time now for a check of your obituary report. Johnny O'Neill, age 60 of Latham, passed away on Tuesday. Funeral services for Johnny O'Neill are under the direction of the Wallace Thompson Funeral Home of Peebles. And Lloyd Clifford Stully, age 65 of Chillicothe, passed away on Thursday. Funeral services for Lloyd Clifford Stully are under the direction of the Ware Funeral Home of Chillicothe. For more information on these obituaries, turn to page 3 in your Sunday News Watchman, or you can always log on to newswatchman.com. Also in your Sunday edition, we'll tell you how new congressional lines will affect the 2nd District, and we'll have some stories about breast cancer awareness and our popular Out and About feature. Now that's all we have for this time, but be sure to tune in next week for more headlines. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we will see you next time.
Música